In the heart of a bustling African village, where the sun kissed the horizon with a fiery glow, there lived a young man named Muna. His eyes sparkled with the warmth of 1,000 welcomes, and his smile could melt the hardest of hearts. The beauty of life flows with the tune of Muna's laughter, echoing through the dusty street and into the simple hut. Muna was not just like the other young men in the village. His charm was not just in his best features or in his muscular build, but in his kindness and his gentle spirit. Every maiden that gazed upon him felt their heart flutter like 1,000 butterflies in the chest. They whispered his name with the sweetness of a secret shared between best friends. His presence alone was like a cool breeze on a sweltering day, bringing comfort and peace. But what was it about Mina that made him so irresistible? Was it his deep, velvety voice that seemed to carry the whispers of the ancestors? Or was it his laugh, which could make even the smartest of elders crack a smile? Some said it was his enchanting dance moves, which could make the most stoic of warriors tap their feet. Others believe it was his cooking, the scent of which wafted through the air, making every mouth watery. Whispers grew to murmurs, and the tale of Muna's charm began to spread like wildfire across the province. Muna, they said, the village hottest guy, with a sight that held both admiration and a hint of envy. The boy with a smile that could tame a lion, they whispered, and eyes that mirrored the kindness of the sky. The maidens' mothers grew curious. They worried as their daughters' gazes lingered on the young man. They spoke in hushed tones, wondering if it was a spell or a divine gift that had captured their daughter's heart so completely. Muna's cooking, some suggested with a knowing nod, it must be a magic potion. And so the nickname Muna Magic Meals began to appear. As villagers shared stories of his sumptuous feasts, his stew smeared with a love potion, they claim, and his bread was baked with the warmth of his heart. His secret ingredients, a dash of love and a sprinkle of enchantment. The young maidens of the village couldn't resist the allure of Muna the healer. Stories circulated of his gentle touch, rumored a heal any ailments. His hands, they said, had the power to soothe a fevered blow and mend a broken spirit. It was whispered that his very breath could cause a smile from the most sorrowful of faces. The air was ablaze with the sweet sound of his name, carried on the wings of hope and desire. With each step he took, the dusty ground seemed to bloom with vibrant flowers, a testament to the vitality that followed in his wake. His footprints, they claim, brought good fortune, and his shadow a cold reprieve from the relevant suns. His mere presence was like a balm to the soul, soothing the troubles that plague the villages. And so, the hashtag Muna Miracle Man took root as tales of his kindness grew ever even more fantastical. Muna's eyes, as bright as deep as the village pond, were said to hold the secret of the universe. Wherever he looked at you, you felt as if he saw straight into your heart. His gaze was a gentle embrace, a silent promise of understanding. It was no wonder that the shy glances of the maidens grew bolder, turning into outstretched stares. Each girl dreamt of being the one to unravel the mystery that was Muna. The whispers grew into a symphony of praises with hashtags like Muna the Mysterious and Muna Mouth Maiden's Heart, sweeping through the village like a delightful melody. His reputation grew beyond the borders of their little community, and soon even the neighboring towns spoke of his enigmatic allure. His name echoed through the marketplaces and danced around the campfire as the night grew darker. Maidens from far and white, drawn by the siren call of his legend, began to flock to the village, each hoping to claim the heart of the irresistible man Muna. They brought with them their finest garments and sweetest smiles, their eyes is shining with hope and a touch of desperation. The competition grew fierce as they seek for his attention, each eager to prove that she was the one worthy of his affection. Muna, oblivious to the commotion, went about his day tending to the village needs. His heart was as vast as the savannah, with room for everyone. Yet, the weight of so many expectant cases grew heavy upon his shoulders. He felt a pang of sadness for the heart that might be left broken in his hands, for he knew he could not love them all. But love, like a wild river, flows its own course, and he was but a leaf carrying along by its gentle currents. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an orange leaves across the village, Mina stumbled upon a group of maidens huddled together, whispering about the mysterious force that drew them to him. The scent of their excitement mingled with the aroma of roasting meat and the sound of laughter, creating a heady cocktail of anticipation. He approached his heart racing with a mix of curiosity and anxiety. The maidens looked at him, their eyes shining like stars in the velvet sky. They spoke in hushed tones of his Muna magic meals, the way his food could make their troubles melt away like sugar in a tea. His reputation had grown into a legend, and they hoped that by learning his secret, they could capture a piece of his heart. Teach us, they begged, how to cook like you, Muna. Even generous agreed to show them the simple act of love through cooking. The village square transformed into a bustling kitchen, with pots clanking and fire cracking. Muna's laugh echoed through the air as it demonstrated the perfect blend of spices, the tender way to mix flavors from the earth's bounty. The hashtag Muna Magic Meals went viral in the province, with young maiden across the land eagerly watching his tutorials. Yet amidst the flurry of activity, his eyes searched for the one who saw beyond the illusion of his charm, the one who could love the man behind the mat. The days grew warmer, and the air was thick with a scent of Muna's cooking. Each night, under the blanket of stars, the maidens gathered around the communal fire, sharing their attempts to recreating his dishes. They hoped to win his heart through his stomach, but instead, they found unity in their shared pursuit. The whispers of Muna the healer grew softer, replaced by jinkles and the sharing of secret ingredients. Their rivalry turned into a sisterhood, bound by a common love for the enigmatic man who had brought them together. Dear viewers, do you want to know what happened next? Keep watching to find out. But before I continue, I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to my amazing viewers. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing by clicking the button below and joining our wonderful community. And to my loyal returning subscribers, I'm thrilled to have you back. Thank you for your continued support. Now let's dive back into the story. The nights grew longer and the stories grew wider. They spoke of Muna's dance, which could make the most stoic of hearts sweat to the rhyme of the drums. His nimble feet, they said, had been blessed by the ancestors themselves, and his movement contained the very essence of joy. The hashtag Muna Miracle Moves began to dance across the village, inspiring maidens and young men alike to practice in the shadows of their huts. Yet, for all their efforts, the true magic remained elusive. Muna's laugh, a symphony of amusement, grew louder and more infectious with each passing day. The sound could be heard from the outskirts of the village, drawing in travelers and traders. They spoke of his warmth and humor, and soon the hashtag Muna Merrymaker became a symbol of the happiness that seemed to radiate from his very core. His laughter was the heartbeat of the village, and the maidens found themselves drawn to its rhymes like moth to a flame. The sun dipped lower in the sky, casting an orange hue across the village as the maidens gathered around Muna, eager to learn his secret dance moves. Each step was an expression of his soul, a silent story that painted the air with passion. The hashtag Muna moves like magic began to spread, with village and visitors alike trying to replicate the grace of joy he brought to every performance. Yet, amidst the whirlwind of excitement, Muna remained humble, his eyes searching for the one who saw beyond the spectacle. His reputation grew like the mighty tower, with whispers of his healing touch reaching far and wide. Muna, the miracle worker, grew in popularity as people shared tales of his ability to ease suffering with just a gentle press of his hand. The air was thick with anticipation as maidens dreamed of a future where Muna's love could heal their every wound. The square blazed with excitement as young women from across the land gathered to watch Muna's dance, which had earned him the title of Muna Moves Like Magic. His steps were flawed, his moves mesmerizing, as if he could command the very earth to sway with him. The rhyme of his dance became the heartbeat of the village, resonating through the heart of those who watched, and the clicks of their cameras became a symphony of adoration. Muna's kitchen tutorials tagged as Muna's magic meals drew in a digital audience eager to taste the love in his cooking. His secret ingredients, a dash of kindness, a sprinkle of patience, and a heart filled with love. Each dish told a story, and as they watched, the maidens realized that the true magic was not in the food but in the chef himself. Their rivalry dissolved into friendship, each hoping to capture not just his heart but a piece of the joy he brought to the table. The village square, once a stage for fierce competition, became a dance floor of unity, with Muna miracle moves inspiring awe. Muna danced with an infectious passion that transcended the mere physical act, connecting souls and mending hearts. As the magic grew louder and the flames of the bonfire leaped higher, the maidens found themselves not just learning to dance but discovering a deeper connection to themselves and each other. The night grew colder, but the warmth of Muna's laughter kept the village alert. His tales filled with wit and wisdom were tagged Muna's merrymaker. They gathered around him, forgetting their troubles as he painted vivid images with his words. The sound of his laughter was like a sweet melody, resonating through the hearts of those who listened. The maidens' cooking competition grew intense. Each dish they prepared was a declaration of love, an attempt to capture a piece of Muna's heart. The aroma of spices and roasting meat filled the air as they completed fiercely yet cheerfully. The anticipation grew as Muna tasted each dish, his smile never faltering, his eyes twinkling with delight at their effort. As the final pot was presented, the village held its breath. Muna took a moment to consider. Each maiden had brought her own magic to the meal, a reflection of her soul, but it was the quiet maiden Abena whose dish whispered of a love that didn't seek to conquer, but to nurture and grow. The stew, simple and heartfelt, sank of home and comfort. As she took a bite, Mina felt the warmth of her intention, a gentle reminder of the true meaning of love. The hashtag Abena Amiable Aroma began to spread as the villagers caught a sweep of her creation. The dance competition grew more passionate as the maidens fed for Muna's affection. Their movements were like the whispers of the wind, telling tales of love and longing. But it was Abena again who captured Muna's heart. Her dance, though not as flashy as the others, held a purity and grace that resonated with his soul. Her every step was a silent promise of companionship and understanding. The hashtag Abena Elegant echoes dance through the digital realm as videos of her performance were shared with admiration. As the night grew darker and the stars winkled down at them, Muna knew he had to make a choice. The air was thick with anticipation as he stepped forward, his eyes scanning the hopeful faces with a gentle smile. He reached for Abena's hand. The crowd erupted into cheers as he announced her as the winner of the dance competition. Her eyes searched his, and in that moment, they shared a silent understanding that went beyond the confines of the hashtag that had come to define him. Their hearts beating in unison, Muna and Abena shared a dance, their movement whispering a story of love and destiny. Each step was a declaration of their bond, a promise of forever. The maidens who had once completed against her now surrendered and surrounded them, their eyes shining with happiness. The hashtag Abena Elekan echoes grew louder, a testament to the beauty of their union. The next morning, the village awoke to the news that Muna had chosen Abena as his fiancé. The air bustled with excitement as the young woman blushed beneath a shower of well wishes. The elders, noticing the shift in the atmosphere, called for a meeting. They knew that Muna's choice was not merely a whimsical decision, but one that would set the course for the village future. As the sun climbed the sky, the villagers gathered around the sacred boabo tree. The elders spoke in solemn tones, sharing their approval of Muna's choice. They spoke of Abena's gentle nature, her kind heart, and her ability to bring people together. It was clear that she had captured not just Muna's heart but the soul of the village as well. The hashtag Abena Amiable Aroma grew stronger, now symbolizing the harmony and unity she had brought to the once love-striking community. The maidens who had once competed against Abena now rallied around her, eager to help plan the most extraordinary wedding the village had ever seen. They whispered about the perfect dress, the most enchanting dance routines, and the most delicious dishes to serve. The rivalry had transformed into a collaborative effort, each one hoping to contribute to the celebration of true love. The hashtag Abena Elekan Egos grew into a symphony of joy and anticipation. Muna and Abena's love story became the heart of every conversation, their faces adorning the digital walls of every hut in the village. The young couple walked hand in hand, their laughter echoing down the dusty street. The village bustled with excitement as the wedding preparation grows more elaborate with each passing day. The grand finale of the celebration was to be a feast, one that would showcase Abena's newfound skills in the act of cooking. She had learned from the best, and her dishes now carried the warmth of Muna's love. The hashtag Abena Amiable Aroma grew stronger as the villagers anticipated the delight she would prepare in the wedding feast. On the day of the union, the air was electric with excitement. The maidens had painted the village with vibrant colors, and the scent of roasting meat and spices filled the air. The sun shone down upon Muna and Abena as they danced the traditional wedding dance, their steps light and filled with joy. The hashtag Abena Elekan Echoes was everywhere, a symbol of the grace and beauty they brought to the village. The wedding feast was a testament to Abena's newfound talent. Each dish told a story of love and friendship, and the villagers feasted with glee. They talked of the love portion that was no portion at all, but the simple act of cooking with care. The hashtag Muna's magic meals evolved into Abena amiable aroma as the maidens realized that the magic lay within themselves, not in a man's touch. The dance floor was ablaze with color and passion as Muna and Abena danced, their movement a celebration of their union. The hashtag Muna Miracle Moves gave way to Abena Elegant Echoes, a reminder that true grace comes from the heart. The villagers watched, their own hearts swelling with happiness for the couple, and the love in their eyes reflected the warmth of the bonfire. The wedding feast was a testament to the love that had blossomed in the heart of their village. Abena had learned from Muna that love was not just in the grand gestures, but in the quiet moment of care. Her stew, a humble masterpiece, was the embodiment of their story. As the villagers savored each bite, they felt the warmth of unity that had been missing for so long. The music grew softer, and Muna took the stage, his deep velvety voice carrying a newfound wisdom. He sang a ballad of love and friendship, of the beauty found in simplicity and the strength in letting go of desire for the sake of others' happiness. The hashtag Miracle Moves was replaced by Muna Men's Hearts as the villagers realized that true magic was not in the pursuit but in the selfless act of healings. The wedding night drew to a close, and the stars above the village twinkled like the tears of joy in the eyes of the maidens. As Muna and Abena danced their final dance, the music grew quiet, and the villagers watched with a newfound respect for the humble couple. The hashtag Abena Elegant Echoes grew into Abena and Muna's Unite, symbolizing the harmony they had brought to the village. The next morning, the newly awoke to a village transformed. The rivalries of the past had been replaced by a sense of unity and sisterhood. The maidens, once so eager to win Muna's heart, now turned their attention to the needs of the community. They worked together, sharing the skills they had learned, creating a village that thrived on the strength of their friendship. The hashtag Abena and Muna Unite grew stronger as they collaborated to build a stronger and better future for all. Muna and Abena's union had brought more than just love to the village. It had brought a newfound understanding of the power of unity and the beauty of selflessness. The young maidens who had once competed now walked side by side, their hearts bound by the thread of friendship that Abena had woven through the gentle words. The whispers of love and envy had been replaced by tales of commanderings and growth. The village thrived under the watchful eyes of the couple. Abena's cooking, once a declaration of love, had become a communal affair. The kitchen was no longer a battleground but a place where laughter and wisdom were shared freely. The hashtag Abena amiable aroma grew to represent not just the cooking but the warmth and comfort she brought to the lives of all who knew her. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned on our next video.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Also remember to like, comment, and share our content with your friends and on your timelines. Feel free to share your thoughts about the story in the comments section as well. Thank you.